Well, so I would like to show you something that every time I do this illusion, for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, I think of your youth minister. So maybe you can help me figure out what it is.
Oh, come on!
Just think, Jerry's ancestors rode into town with Jesus on Palm Sunday. There was a little donkey. He went out and he played with his friends, but he would get so dirty having white fur, and he'd have to come in and just scrub and scrub. And the lions and tigers in Africa, they would chase him all the time, and he would just stand out like a sore thumb in the herd of donkeys. And he says, I honestly wish that I could be a black donkey. And he heard about this secret cave. And they had told him, the legend, that if he could go into this secret cave and turn around 3 times, that he could become anything that he wanted. So, would you like to see into the cave?
Sure.
All right. See, it's just a dark cave. That's all it is. But this little donkey, he went into the cave, and he turned around 1 time. He turned around 2 times, and he turned around the 3rd time. And when he came out, no longer was he a white donkey, no longer at all, but now he was a black donkey. And he said, that is great. He said, now that I'm a black donkey, he said, if I close my eyes and keep my mouth shut, I'll stay out of a whole lot of trouble. It's kind of like us, isn't it? If we close our mouth and keep it shut, we stay out of a whole lot of trouble, don't we? Because that's why God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we would listen twice as much as we talk. Well, this little donkey went to play with his friends, but they wouldn't play with him. He said, guys, it's me. He says, well, it sounds like you, but it doesn't look like you at all. And our mother told us we couldn't play with strangers. So he was all sad, and he went home, and he started to go in, and Mom locked the door. He said, Mom, it's me. She said, you sound like my son, but you ain't my youngin'. So he was all sad. He didn't know what to do. He said, well, nobody likes me anymore because I'm trying to be like somebody else. Maybe I just need to be who God created me to be, because God created me and made me special. So what he did, he says, I'll go back to the cave and I'll turn around 3 times and I'll change back to who I was. So he went back to the cave and he turned the opposite way. He went 1 time, 2 times, but before he could get turned around the 3rd time, a big earthquake took place and threw him out of the cave. But when he come out of the cave, he noticed, I'm no longer a black donkey. I'm no longer a white donkey. But that's how the zebra came to be. The moral of that, boys and girls, is the fact that God made you special. He made you unique. You're different than anybody else. Your DNA, your fingerprints are not like anybody else's on the face of this earth. Because God made you special. And you're very, very special to Him.